everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Sarah, the Rainbow Hearted Witch, and I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. This is my kind of wrap up, follow up to my ritual journal that I was using last year as my planner, but also comparing all the planners that I've bought from 2020 and till this year. I'll introduce the planners that I bought this year. So my wonderful friend Creating with Mo, she is all about the planner life. She plans her planner. It takes her 6 months to get it laid out and beautiful. They are gorgeous journals and trackers, and she has so many planners. I will link above a video to one of her videos. It took her like 5 or 6 months to plan a planner for 2022. Crazy. Her planners are gorgeous, beautiful. She has a lot of tips and tricks on how to plan. I am not about the planner life that much. I like to write down my appointments, my bills, and things that I've done. And that's about it. I've tried trackers. I don't really stick to it. So 2020, I bought the Law of Attraction planner. I love the size. I love that it has a holder for your pen and this little clasp to keep it held together. It has quotes from Gandhi on the first page. But you know you're serious when it has a planner and index. I'm not, nope, not for me. We have a Law of Attraction roadmap. And then it has questions to empower your day, evening power questions. We have emotional vibrations and affirmations, visualize it daily, meditate daily. So little tips, things about what raises your vibration, what lowers your vibration. If you're starting out on the Law of Attraction and you want something to help you, this is great. They have their mission statement. There's a whole bunch of resources, videos. Honestly, I did not watch the videos. Don't have time. Sorry. But then you have awareness and self-discovery, most important life questions, mission and vision statements, define and craft your vision statement, define and craft your mission statement. So that's all right here. As you see, haven't done it. Now, what's great about this is in the future, if I feel like doing this, I can go back. It doesn't have to be just for 2020. Maybe I'll do it. We have a goal setting page and create harmony on all levels. So there's all these graphs and charts. It just, micromanaging your life is what I call it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm micromanaged at work enough. This job, not so much, but where I used to work, we were micromanaged to this level. I'm good. For me, my spiritual path is more about living in the flow, living in the now, trying to not be so anxious. Yes, it's great to plan, because planning and writing things down really does help you manifest your goals. It really does help you create the life that you want, which is lovely. And I love gratitude. It does give you a spot for gratitude. I'm grateful for. So again, in the future, I could go back and fill that in at any time. It doesn't need to be specific for 2021 or 2020 or 2022. We should be grateful every day. We still have more. We have strategy, skills, habits, and people, and then create a new supportive story, which is true. I've taken at Unity of Phoenix some, create your own life. The stories that we tell ourselves and other people about our lives really do matter. And it's really important when you are trying to create change in your life is to not get stuck, right? Don't get stuck in the mud. Don't get stuck in woe is me. Oh, I'm always A, B, C. No, that's not true. That's a false statement. It's really important to reframe how we view our life, and how we talk to ourselves internally, and how we talk about ourselves to other people, because the universe is always listening, and that's why it's important when you are putting out affirmations to always be positive. The universe does not understand it doesn't understand the negative. Whatever you say, whatever you put out, that's what you're going to get back. Okay, so then on this page is chunk bigger goals into smaller goals and make a mind map for your daily action plan. So that's 2 more pages. Still planning. We're not even into the calendar yet. Then we have goals for January, feel good intention, skills, habits to learn, desired goals of the month. And then we have action steps to take. So I started just using mine. Like, I did set some goals as kind of, I bought one of those little like printers that you can print out. I forgot what it was called. But Mo, she talks about it on her channel, and talking to her, I bought one. I love it. I love that I can print out like they're like little Polaroid pictures, and it's super cute. Now you can see that for December 2019, January 2020, I don't have anything filled in. I did not want, again, I don't micromanage my life. I can't do that. Like, it's, and I think it's great that there's little quotes. Like right here, there's a quote from Joel Osteen. Take the limit off of yourself. You will never rise higher than your thinking. Create a great vision for your life. There's a little thing for gratitude, love, meditate, and exercise. How many did you get your 8 cups of water in? If you're going to track that, that's great, So again, you'll see through this, that's all empty. That's really not my jam. I really like, for me, just the main pages. So again, I printed out pictures and highlights of what I did, where I went, because living in Phoenix, I really do enjoy exploring, and there's so much to do always. If you're bored here, you're just a boring person. Get out and explore. There's so much to see. Hiking. There's so many. There's like festivals every weekend. There's always something going on. All right. And then we have reflect on your month. Another quote. This one's from Oprah Winfrey. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Very true. So it has celebrate your top 10 achievements. It says close your eyes, visualize, and be grateful for each of your achievements. What did I learn this month? What were your distractions, mental blocks, and fears of the month? How did I make myself feel good? What did not happen? Why? Then they have a whole, was I in harmony? You can track that as well. Top hours of exercise, your expenses, money saved, self-help, time spent with family, fun time, meditation, prayer, new habit, mentors, gratitude, visualization, and feel good. People I learned from and who inspired me. What actions can I take to improve? And then there's like a whole another list. So this is for someone who is really loves to plan. Like my friend Mo loves to plan. And again, I think that's awesome. I try it. I might be successful for like a month. I'm not going to keep up with it. So for me, there's a lot of blank pages. I think this planner is really pretty. It's gilded in pink. They have different colors and things. So look at all these blank pages. So I might go in later and do some collages and stuff. But that's a lot of blank pages in there. And then what's great is there's a map, and then there's a little like folder. So if you have little trinkets or things you want to save, you can put them in there. So that was my 2020. I had also bought for 2020 the Practical Witches Almanac. And I was going to use this as my like book of shadows. When I did moon Nike ceremonies, meditation, things like that, I didn't, and I did it for 1 month. As you can see, there's nothing in it. It's blank. But you know what? These books are really great. There's great information. It's not just a calendar. To me, it has a lot of great stuff, like table of contents. It has the wheel of the year, weekly index and constellations, welcome and blessings, key to symbols, using your almanac, walking your path, blessing incense recipes, what are you fishing for, working with the moon, sun and moon in zodiac signs, gardening by the moon. So there's just all of this stuff. There's protection spells. So this is something that, even though I didn't use it for what I was going to, there's still great information in here. I liked it because it was to help you create your own path and walking your path. So that was great, but I didn't end up using it. Now, for 2021, I purchased the Ritual, and this was really in step 4 tarot. Now, I kind of did the same thing. I printed out a meme that I liked. This was about the throat chakra. I bought stickers. So when you start off, you can create your own birth chart, which I didn't fill it in, but I did do my houses, planets. I took notes here. And then we have the energy of the year, and then each month. So I only did the first 6 months and then I stopped. Again, as I've established earlier, I'm not very good with the follow through. This one, I liked the size of the calendar. So with this, we had currently manifesting, holidays and occasions, this month's priorities, looking forward to, biggest challenges ahead, feeling inspired by, need to let go of, monthly goals and tasks, this month's highlights, and then you have your spread for the overview of the month, energy of the month. It gives you the new moon date, the full moon date, your love, your card for love, money, work, health, and spirit for 2021. Now, if this is all it did for me, truly that would have been enough, the overview of the month with tarot. But no, it goes further. We then have it broken down into weeks. So it went Monday through Sunday, which is kind of weird. We have the affirmation for the week, your card again for the week, and then a 3-card spread for every day. So at first I was just using whatever deck I felt so inclined for using. But as time went on, I tried to use a different deck each week. And if I really liked a deck, then I would use it maybe 2 weeks. Now, I started doing what I did with the law of attraction. I was just printing out pictures and doing highlights. So you'll see that there's months that I don't have filled out at all. Like June, I did my currently manifesting, the holidays and occasions, this month's priorities, and looking forward to. That's it. But I did not do my monthly cards for the month because it's a lot. I think it's a little too much. And then honestly, I towards the end of the month, like you start seeing after August is pretty bare. I really didn't do much. I wrote a bunch of stuff in the overview of things, but unfortunately I pulled on this a little too, I ripped it out. So that's kind of like a bummer. I had bought the stickers. Let me show you all that go with this. They're now for this year. They did a packet where you could get they created stamps for their book and as well as sticker pages. Let me see. I was using those towards the end of the year right here. So I used those in September. The stickers fit perfectly, so that's really cool. I did like the stickers. Using the stickers just made it a lot more fun. I still have some stickers left, but yeah, by September I was just kind of over this planner. Yeah, and I did do an overview of December, but I did not do any of the weeks or the days. I didn't break it down. Now there are blank pages at the end where I taped in the ceremony, my wedding ceremony, to my husband. So that's nice that I had blank pages to do that, and I still have more blank pages that I can use up. And then there's still three card tarot spread ideas, so that's cool. I mean, I'm still going to use this, and of course I'll keep it because it has memories. I kept it kind of as a journal. And what I started doing in 2021, instead of writing my bills down in these, that I just write down. I buy one of those just plain wall calendars and I just write it down, because who wants to keep that? Who wants to be reminded when you go back to look and say, oh, when did I get married? Oh, that's the same day I had to pay this bill. No, that's all right. Now also for 2021, because for 2020 I was really interested in learning about herbology and just trying to overall plan my life, right? So that was fine. Law of Attraction Planner was fine for that. 2021 was about astrology. So I had bought this little Moonology Diary 2021 to kind of use it the same way I was going to use the Practical Witches Almanac for 2020. Unfortunately, it got put to the side and I did not, but I will keep it. It's still going to come in handy. It's still a beautiful book. You can still keep it and read it. There's still great information in here. It says understanding the lunar cycle, working with the astrological houses, and then how to use the this diary. And I think it actually goes to 2022 because it says year planner 2021 and year planner 2022. So let's see, 254. So maybe there's still time for me to use this, and maybe I should. Let's see. It doesn't look like it. It's just the first week of 2022. But anyway, it's a cute little idea. There's like questions to ask for the full moon. Let's see. There's a full moon forgiveness list. Questions to ask at the new moon wishes and intentions. So if you're new with working with the new moon cycles, this is a great little book to work with. But again, because I was mainly working with a ritual and like focusing on trying out my different tarot decks, that was my focus. And I get a little excited and I don't know which date book to get because there's so many amazing ones out there. I have realized that I do like the larger ones, so then I can print the pictures and kind of keep it as a journal / diary, which is fun. But this year I went with the Coloring Book of Shadows planner for a magical 2022. I like the spiral. I like that I can flip the pages. And this one just seems like fun because, again, its focus is on astrology, which is something that I'm just trying to have a better grasp on. But it's also a coloring book, which is really cool. So coloring is very relaxing, connecting with your inner child. It's really nice. I just really like, it starts out astrology, the big picture, and you have all of the different symbols for the different signs, and you get to color it. And I just thought it would be fun. Then we have planets, signs, and houses, as above, so below, on these 2 pages. We have the 12 zodiac signs, the 12 houses, draw a chart. So this will teach you how to do the chart, which I didn't fill out in the ritual last year. So maybe I'll do it on this one. We have planetary aspects, where it talks about conjunctions, sextiles, oppositions, squares, trines. I don't know anything about that. When I hear astrologers talk, I'm like, okay, I kind of get the basic concept, but what does that really mean? It doesn't really click, right? And then we have synastry chart. I don't know what that is. It says chart 1, outer rings, chart 2, inner rings. So it tells me over here. So I'm looking forward to doing that and learning about that. We have the moon in the zodiacs, void of course moon, planetary retrogrades, eclipses. Then we have the wheel of the year, which is absolutely gorgeous, and then moon phases. We have your cosmic year, so you can fill in your transits of the outer planets in 2022, transit dates and sign, house and sign in your chart. So I'm actually looking forward to doing this, using this as like a workbook / planner to learn more, about astrology. Then we go into spellcasting basics. And then we have as above, so below again, where you can color on a blank page. And then little mini calendars. And then it goes right into Capricorn, the magic of stability and focus. And then it says new and waxing moon, choose a goal to focus on and begin taking steps towards it. Full moon, channel your confidence and believe in yourself, then plan for your success. Waning and dark moon, decide what's most important to achieve and let go of the rest. So Capricorn's bag of tricks. Spirals, small steps that lead to change. Organization, place smoky quartz on your third eye to ground your vision. Saturn, the power of managing time and energy. Structure, place a pocket watch in a charm bag with pine or comfrey sprigs to protect your time, and work with beryl. And it's cool. They have the Shrewd Witch's Planner for Progress too, like just this cute little picture you can color with what they're talking about. So this is really cute. You can learn the basics about each sign as well. And then you have another page, blank line page. This one's has another picture, and then sacred focus. So an altar to stand firmly on your path. I'm a little bummed about how small these little boxes are. I guess if I'm going to add pictures, it's going to have to be in the margin here. But it gives you new moon, first quarter moon, last quarter moon, full quarter, full moon, sun in Aquarius, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. In bulk, Mercury retrograde begins and ends. So we have a Mercury retrograde coming up January 14th, and it ends February 3rd. Venus retrograde ends January 29th. So that's kind of cool. And then we have right here little spots where you can write things down for each day of the week. And and then an end. So I could probably put pictures here as well. And then we have Aquarius. So I already have some things written down. It's a little smaller than I wanted to, but like I said, just for the information alone, I'm very excited to work with this planner. So this is, I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to work with. Oh, in the back, we have Kali Ma, Hindu goddess of time and evolution, which I love. Kali, she is awesome. So that's really fun. I'm going to look forward to coloring that. And then we have reflecting back on 2022 and moving forward into 2023 on as the last pages. So this is cute. And then we have the bibliography and special things. So we have pictures of the editor, well, the editors right here. And then we have the author on the last page, and that is Amy Cesari. And I know she does the coloring book of shadows, which is on my wish list on Amazon because I think it looks so cool. And then a coworker who is super sweet. I went into work this week and this was sitting on my desk with a little note. To Sarah from April. Thank you, April. Super sweet of you for thinking of me. She got me the Witches Datebook 2022. And this one has how to use your datebook, working with the new moon, empowering magic with traditional Chinese energies, using elements to aid your magic, a cup of magic, enhance your third eye, and then it goes into each month. So I had bought this one a few years ago. I used it. So I know I love the information in here that they give. It's not just a planner or calendar. It gives great information. So like this one has working with the new moon and then when each new moon is. And it tells you the goddess and crystals to work with for each new moon, which is really cool. So let's see, Gemini. The goddesses to work with for the Gemini new moon is Butterfly Maiden, Pollock, Mana, Saravati, Hine, Psyche, Bludowed, Melissa, Etane, and Nima. Crystals are Apatite, Blue Lace Agate, Tourmaline, and Kyanite. Empowering magic with traditional Chinese energies. So again, there's a lot of great information in here and I'm just really excited. And then there's recipes, which is fun. So how to make wassail, which is a like warm. Take 4 small apples, 1/4 cup brown sugar, 1 quart apple cider, 1 cup orange juice, 1 cup cranberry or pineapple juice, 6 allspice berries, 2 cinnamon sticks, 1 teaspoon grated nutmeg, dash of cinnamon and ginger. And so it says, use the melon baller to scoop the cores out of the small apples, set on cookie sheets, and fill each apple with approximately 1 tablespoon brown sugar. Bake at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. Pour apple cider and juices into a stock pot and warm over medium-low heat. Cut a square of cheesecloth or muslin and place spices. Tie with cotton twine and float in mixture until it warms. Do not let it boil. When ready to serve, remove spice pouch. Float the baked apples and add a dash of cinnamon and ginger to the bowl. So that sounds really yummy. So I think that's fun. And then garden tool blessings. So there's a lot of different, for each month, it's a different focus. Now for May, we have Beltane Punch, how to make that. How to make a midsummer floral charm. November moon, they have a little gratitude. So all of these are really fun and informative. It just depends on how much time and energy you know that you put in. I know personally I start out strong. Now I did pretty good with the with this one. This is probably the best I've done with all of my planners. But I knew I didn't want to get it. I like the size, so maybe for 2023 I may get it again unless I find something else. Like I said, on my list for this year there was like 3 or 4. I could not decide which one I wanted, but ultimately I went with the planner for a magical 2022, the Coloring Book of Shadows, because it was based again on astrology, teaching you astrology, how to read charts. And that's really, again, this is second year in a row that that's my focus. So I look forward to working with that. I hope you all have a wonderful 2022. I'm just going to do a quick 1 card pull. We'll see what the energy has to say for our 2022. I'm using the Fortune Cookie Oracle by V Love and Crystals. What is our fortune for today? Okay, I threw it, so I guess this is it. Oh, well, how funny is that? Trust your intuition is the card for today. So we should all work on trusting our intuition, listening to our inner voice, listening to ourselves, not second guessing ourselves. We always know what we need to do. It's when we overthink things and we get stuck in our heads that we overthink and we doubt ourselves, and that's not a good place to be. So trust yourself, trust your intuition. You know the right path to take. You know what 2022 has in store for you. I still want to say 2020 because these last 2 years, where have they gone? I don't know. They've flown by. I think that time has gone even faster than normal. And for me, when we as a culture celebrate New Year's, it's not really my New Year's. Then again, I don't really like to count time. It's kind of like depressing to me. I'd rather just, go with the flow. But again, I know the importance of keeping track of time and how it kind of keeps you moving forward. And especially as an adult, it's so easy to lose track of time. You are like, oh, I'm only going to do this for, 1 or 2 years. And then 5 years later, you're like, where did the time go? So I understand, like, for goal setting, it's important to keep track of time. But also I think it's time to be more balanced as a society and kind of work with going with the flow and working with the seasons more rather than some arbitrary time of, ooh, it's New Year's. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, I send blessings to you all. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this video, please hit the like button down below and please subscribe. I will be uploading videos every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Arizona time. Bye, guys.